This is the delightful television and motion picture star, Alan Ludden's beautiful wife, Betty White.
Thank you. And this is my partner, Jerry Fry from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
This is the popular singer, international recording star, and talented composer, Paul Anka.
Hello, this is my partner, Aloysia King from Washington, D.C., and we're all here to play Password.
Yes, it's Password. Brought to you this evening by Clairol, creators of the exciting natural look in beauty. And by Bristol Myers, makers of Bufferin, the modern drug for pain relief. Bufferin. And now, here's your host on Password, Alan Ludden.
Good evening. It's good to have you with us to play Password. Hello, Paul.
You brought your wife to beat me, huh?
Well, my wife. Hello, Betty.
Hello, darling. Alan, how are you?
I've got to tell you something. I have managed to confuse, according to our mail, everybody in America about what we're going to do this summer in Summer Stock. Would you just quickly clarify where we're going to do what, when?
With pleasure. We're looking forward to opening in Warren, Ohio on June 9th in Critics' Choice. Then we move to Columbus, Ohio and open June 16th. In Critics' Choice, and then the first week in August, we go to the Starlight Theater in Kansas City with Mr. President, and I'm not pregnant, to answer all your letters. Straighten out.
That clarifies an awful lot of letters, believe me. Hello, Jerry.
Good evening, Alan.
How are you? You're not pregnant either, are you?
No, not really.
What do you do for a living, Jerry?
I'm a fleet representative for a major oil company.
Oh, I'd never guess which one. All right. Paul, what are your plans for the summer?
Well, tonight I go down and finish at the Shoreham Hotel in Washington, Aloysia's hometown. I come in Monday to the Waldorf, June 1st. Little surprise, thank you. In July, I work with Count Basie at Freedomland, then I go to Sweden.
You go to Sweden. You have a busy summer, and that little surprise we'll hear about next week.
To answer all the letters, my wife is not pregnant.
Well, this is what you call a no-family night. All right. Aloysia King, what keeps you busy? Are you pregnant?
No.
She's not married.
All right. I'm sorry, that was just a joke, you know that. What keeps you busy?
I'm a speech therapist.
You're a speech therapist. Well, let's get back to the game, shall we?
Quick.
We'll play Password in just a moment. It's a game of word communication where you try to make your partner say the password using one-word clues. Both teams work in the same password at the same time. For instance, I'll give the first password to Betty White, Paul Anka. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it at home.
The password is crate.
All right, Betty, 10 points. Start with you.
Wooden.
Wooden.
Indian.
Wooden Indian. No. 9 points, Paul.
Orange.
Wood.
Orange wood? No. 8 points, Betty.
Box.
Crate.
Yes! Okay, that's 8 points for you, Jerry and Betty. You toward a 25-point game. The winner has $250 and a chance to win more in the lightning round. All right, Aloysia, start with you this time. Jerry, as they look at the word, we'd like you to see it at home.
The password is grab.
All right, Aloysia, 10 points. See if you can get Paul Anka to say that word.
Snatch.
Snatch. Grab.
Yes! Very good. By the way, when you hear this sound, it means your clue has not been accepted by our authority, Dr. Reason A. Goodwin, who is an editor of the World Book Encyclopedia Dictionary. 8 to 10. They're 2 points ahead, Betty.
We can fix that.
All right. Betty and Paul have the word. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it, of course.
The password is suburb.
Betty, 10 points. Start with you.
Oh, I wish I knew one of those from there, but I don't.
Well, that was interesting. Just give him a clue.
Outlying.
Outlying.
Suburb.
Good boy!
No more prefaces.
It
Just
almost
give the
worked.
clue. Give the clue.
Prefaces. There's one that you just...
Aloysia and Jerry, as they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is stroll.
10 points. You may have a small paragraph first if you'd like.
Walk.
Walk.
Stroll.
And I pointed out, Betty, he's a very good password player this time.
Of course, if you're going to get somebody psychic, I think that's...
All right. All right, here we go. Password, Betty White, 18. Paul Anka, 20. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it at home.
The password is absurd.
Betty, 10 points. You can have the game on this.
Ridiculous.
Stupid.
That's my wife, sir. All right. 9 points, Paul. You can have the game.
English.
Proper.
Proper. Proper English. No. 8 points. Betty would give you 26. Your last chance this round to win.
Silly.
Foolish.
Foolish. No. 7 points. Paul, give me the game.
Crazy.
Five seconds, Aloysia. All right. 6 points. Betty, give you 24.
Ridiculous.
Absurd.
Yes! 24 to 20. Aloysia, they're within 1 point of winning, but you only need 5. You can win on that one. You'll start. Jerry, careful. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is hum.
All right, Aloysia, 10 points. Start with you.
Buzz.
B.
Buzz B, 9 points. Give me the game, Jerry.
Berkeley. No, that's...
Buzz B, Berkeley.
Ho.
Hum.
Ho! How about that? All right, Jerry, you've won the game. You have $250. Betty, the lightning round here. 5 passwords, 1-word clues, no gestures. Each word's worth $50. 1 minute. Here's the first word. Go.
Comb.
Hair.
Bristles.
Brush.
50.
Triumph.
Car.
Building.
New York.
Arcade.
Old.
Stone.
Arc.
All right, I'll tell you, that's French.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yes!
Cob.
Corn.
200.
Amour.
Love.
All right. Betty, you and Jerry did it in 27 seconds. Now,
If I had said metatarsal, we'd have been home free. And I
on
didn't
arts,
say it.
yes.
Could we do it again?
No, but I know you're after Peter Lawford's record, and so watch out. But that's very good. Jerry, you have $500. Elisha King, you have $50. Thank you both for a fine give of password, and good luck to both of you. Well, I'll just tell you, Pete has done this lightning round in 15 seconds. And Betty had done it in 17, so watch out. Anywhere, anytime, beautiful hair is important to a woman. May I just point out something that I didn't realize? Paul had the record for the men of 17 seconds. Betty and Peggy Cass were fighting with 16 and 17 seconds, and Pete has 15, so watch out. Let's continue as we meet 2 more password players.
Betty White, meet your new partner from Gunnersville, Alabama, Celia Patrick. meet your new partner from Danbury, Connecticut, Daniel Corcoran.
Celia Patrick. Let's see, Celia, do you have a family?
Yes, I do. A small baby girl, 5 months old.
Delightful. Nice to have you here. Daniel Corcoran. Let's see, are you married, sir?
Yes, I have 2 children, Kelly and Scott.
Kelly and Scott Corcoran. That's a good name. Now, let's see. I started to play the game a while ago without partners, so it's much better if there are 4 of you here. You ready to go? Betty White, Paul Anka, as they look at it, we'd like you to see it, of course.
The password is gain.
All right, Paul, 10 points. Start with you. Careful.
Advance.
Forward.
Advance forward. 9 points, Betty.
Loss.
Loss.
Found.
Oh, she said loss, I think, without the T. All right. 8 points, Paul.
Opposite.
Find.
No, that would have been, we would have considered that a form of the verb of found if it had been near that. 7 points, Betty.
Reduce. Lose.
Lose. 6 points, Paul.
Opposite.
Profit.
Profit. 5 points, Betty.
Win.
Gain.
Yes. All right, the ladies moved right into 5 points. Password goes this time to Daniel and Celia. Is it Celia?
That's right.
That's a lovely name. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
And the password is crawl.
Dan, start with you. 10 points.
Creep.
It usually has 1 syllable. Creep.
Crawl.
I tell you, Anka, you are a smart young man and a little psychic, I think. As Betty says, spooky's the word. No, that's not the word. All right, Betty and Paul have the word. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is speck.
Betty, you'd have 15 if you do it on this one. First one.
Oh, boy. Eyeglasses.
Specs.
Yes! A plural. It's a plural. You did it. That was sneaky. We accept plurals, of course. Specs for spec. Honey, that was very sneaky. Dan and Celia have the word. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is frank.
All right, Dan, 10 points. Start with you.
Sauerkraut.
Marvelous. Sauerkraut. That's your clue.
Sauerkraut. Wiener Schnitzel.
This is a
relish.
very... One word, one response. 9 points, Celia.
Sinatra.
Frank.
Well, roughly a form of the word. I'll give you a chance to give me the precise word.
Frankfurter.
No! Frank.
Well, that's a plural, Franks.
Do I accept that as the plural of Frank? All right. I think Sinatra's first name is not Franks, it's Frank.
I was thinking Franks and sauerkraut.
I see, but all... Well, I wanted to be objective, and I'll be that everything. 24 points for the ladies, men, so on your mark. Here we go. Betty and Paul have the word. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is edge.
All right, Paul, 10 points. They have 24. They only need 1. Careful.
Cliffs.
Mountain.
Mountain. Betty, you only need 1 point. 9 points here.
Razor's
Edge.
Edge. You see, there were 2 meanings for Frank, and I was confused. All right, you've done it, ladies. See, Celia, you have $250. Betty, the lightning round must be done in 1 minute. The trick, here you go. Here's the first word. Go.
Old.
Young.
Furniture.
Antique.
50.
Head.
Shoulders.
Front.
Face.
100.
Bone.
Arm.
Porcelain.
China.
150.
Happy.
Gay.
Pollyanna.
Sad.
Opposite.
Gay.
Happy.
Smiling.
Meat.
Young.
Rags.
Riches.
Nope, I just put it on. Instrument.
Musical.
Licorice.
Piano.
Goodman.
Goodman.
Harp.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't. Glad. Opposite of sad, glad. The licorice stick and Benny Goodman's instrument was a clarinet. But you did very well, Celia. You have $250, $150, $400 for Celia. Patrick, Daniel, Corcoran, you have $50. Thank you both for a fine game of password, and good luck to both of you. Now, here's a timely message for all cigarette smokers. All right, let's meet 2 more password players, shall we?
yes.
Betty White, meet your new partner from Topeka, Kansas, Michael Stevens. Paul Anka, meet your new partner from New York City, Susan Sherman.
Susan and Michael. Michael, how do you spend your time, sir?
I'm a graduate student, and in my spare time, I direct a coffee house for college students.
Good to have you here. Susan, what occupies your time?
I'm a writer and I work for a literary agent.
Good. Nice to have you here. You know how we play password? Then let's go, because we've got 2 very good partners here for you all. Here we go. Betty and Paul have the word as they look at it. We'd like you to see
The
it.
password is mend.
Betty, 10 points. Start with you.
So.
Stitch.
So, stitch. No. 9 points, Paul.
Darn.
Knit.
Knit. Did you say darn? Knit? No. 8 points, Betty.
Repair.
Mend.
Yes!
Darn it.
All right, darn knit. All right. 8 points over here. Susan, we'll start with you. There's the word. Michael, as they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is television.
Radio.
All right, now, Susan. 10.
Radio.
Radio. Station.
Station, no. 9 points, Michael.
Camera.
Television.
Yes. Watch them, Paul. Watch them. Here we go.
Radio. You don't even mention radio when you're in television.
Yeah, oh, sure we do. Here we go. Betty and Paul and friends at home.
The password is
Start
sauce.
with you, Paul. 10 points.
Steak.
Steak.
What do you do on the first one like that? I didn't say anything.
5 seconds, Susan.
Beef.
Steak beef. 9 points. Betty, give you the game.
Worcestershire.
Sauce.
Yeah.
beats me a lot, too. All right. At the game, that is. At the game, that is. All right, let's see. You have now $250, Michael, and a chance to win $250 more in the lightning round. Betty, 1 minute. First word, go.
Shell.
C.
Crustacean.
Crab.
Oyster.
Barnacle.
Mum.
Pearl.
Steamed.
Crab.
Steamed.
Clam.
Yes.
Boom.
Bang.
100.
In.
Out.
150.
Steering.
Wheel.
Ship.
Sail.
Steer.
Rudder.
Good.
Yes.
Whiskers.
Beard.
Good. Very good. 38 seconds. Michael Stevens has $500. Susan, you have $50. Thank you both for a fine game of password. Good luck to both of you. We're going to have 4 games. Let's get the 4th game in, shall we? And meet 2 brand new password players.
Betty White, meet your new partner from Northford, Connecticut, William Clark. Paul Anka, meet your new partner from New York City, Allison Damon.
All right, Allison and Bill. William Clark. Allison Damon. We're going to skip the interview and get right to the game. Here's the word, I think. There's the word. All right, let's go. 4th game. Paul Anka, Betty White, friends.
The password is double.
Paul, 10 points.
2.
Also.
2 also. No, 9 points, Betty.
Daily.
Work.
Daily work, thank you, Bill. 8 points, Paul.
2.
Tea.
2 for tea. That's a nice song. 7 points, Betty.
Twins.
Double.
Yes! Daily double. What do you know about daily double? All right,
Used to
here
tell
we
me.
go. 7 points for Betty's team. The word goes this time to Allison and Bill, or William Clark, as they say. I want you to look at it at home, of course.
The password is theater.
Allison, 10 points.
Playhouse.
Playhouse.
5 seconds.
Theater.
Yes! Oh, you were playing a dollhouse. Well, this is the theater. All right. You whispered it so low.
Well, I thought it was for kids. I thought that's what she was getting.
It's not for kids. Want you to say it at home.
The password is blink.
Betty, 10 points. Give you 17.
Wink.
Blink.
Yes! I know that. One thing about you, you play the game straight. I've always liked that about you. Allison and William Clark. As they look at it,
The password is cozy.
Allison, 10 points, give you 20.
Snug.
Snug. Cozy.
Yeah! Took you a while to get back to the game, Paul, but I'm glad you made it. 20 and 17. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is berry.
Either team can win. Betty, first chance. You can have the game.
Oh, this, straw.
Hat.
Straw hat. 9 points, Paul. We'll give you the game.
Raz. Raz.
Circuit.
8 points to give you the game, Betty.
Fruit.
Berry.
Berry. Oh, and our time is up, so I award you, William Clark, $250. Allison, you'll have $50. Thank you very much. We'll be back in a minute to tell you about our next week's guest stars on Password, but right now I'd like to talk to you. You know, In the medical news of a recent issue of Time magazine, there's a story on aspirin, its many benefits, and a disadvantage that I think should make you consider the superiority of bufferin. Time says, and I quote, "Aspirin irritates the lining of the stomach," unquote. But bufferin has special ingredients that help protect against stomach irritation. Now, this can be particularly important to people with arthritis. While there is no cure for arthritis, doctors have developed programs to control it. And these programs include such things as specialized drugs, diet, and exercise. And very often, they also include bufferin. You see, unlike plain aspirin, bufferin can be taken 4, 5, even 6 times a day to relieve minor arthritis pain without irritating the stomach. Furthermore, bufferin helps to reduce inflammation and swelling. Now, even if you don't have arthritis, it's still a good idea to keep bufferin around the house in case you get a headache. That's bufferin. It's the modern drug for pain. Next week, our guest stars will be the vivacious Broadway musical comedy star Georgia Brown and the international film star, talented Lawrence Harvey. Paul, good luck with your many activities and the delightful surprise we have announced next week. Betty, wait for me. I'll be through in just a second. We'll see you all next Thursday, tomorrow on Daytime Password. Until then, this is Alan Ludden saying the password tonight is friendship. You know, recently I've been traveling around the country, and it's very heartening to know how many good friends Password has. All of us appreciate your friendship. So long. See you tomorrow, I hope.
Password has been brought to you this evening by Bristol Myers, makers of Bufferin, the modern drug for pain relief. Bufferin. And by Clairol, creators of the exciting natural look and beauty. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Jack Clark. The contestants on this recorded and edited program were selected and interviewed in advance.
Recognize these little people? They're the lovable characters of Peanuts, and they've all gotten together to celebrate a Charlie Brown Christmas. There will never be a Christmas like this, as long as you promise to celebrate with them. Promise?
Game Show Network is bringing you a November to remember, filled with celebrities, movie heroes,
But of course.
original programming.
Yeah. Hey, folks, it's going to be a November to remember.
Comedy legends. And some favorites you may not know about. Don't miss Game Show Network's November to Remember. Hey, Game Show Network fans, it's our anniversary. And as a sign of our affection, we're letting you program the network. Just send your top 3 choices of programs within this ad via postcard, fax, or internet. Then watch Game Show Network Sunday, December 1st to see us count them down. You'll be watching your favorite shows. We'll draw names every hour for fabulous prizes. And if you select the #1 rated show, you're eligible to win this prize, chosen especially for you.
Ashley's Top Flight Bedroom Group and Ashley's Casual Country Style Dining Collection. Ashley's Casual Country Style Dining Collection. All wood construction, designed in a classic 2-tone finish to add charm to any decor. From Ashley.
So if you like games and winning prizes like we know you do, tune in to Club AM or Prime Games for more information. Stand by for legal briefing.
Ho, tomorrow on the 25 Days of Christmas. We have an exciting game for you tomorrow on our YouTube channel. If Narrow Escapes and Close Town, we got you a game of... It's very exciting. On the other YouTube channel, we got you part of 25 Games of Christmas as we continue 25 Games of Christmas. with Tom Kennedy.
Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you and welcome to our show. You pronounce it whoosh, and you play it with two terrific people. And here they are, our champion, Annie Brown, and our challenger, Ken Freehill. Hello.
Morning action.
How are you, kid? You look so colorful.
Thank you.
10 a.m. Eastern.
Now,
7
yesterday
a.m.
we ran out of
Pacific.
time as Ken entered our show, but we did get in one round. The only thing we didn't get in, we didn't get to find out about Ken Freehill. So tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a salesman in Los Angeles.
I'll
I live
bet
down
you're a
in
good
Garden
one.
Grove. I hope to be. I think
Very
I am.
aggressive. Where are you from originally, Ken?
Chicago area, where I was a mailman.
What do you sell?
What I sell now in LA?
Without naming a brand, just...
Thread. Sewing thread.
Thread.
Yes.
You have to be a good salesman, don't you?
So-so. Sorry.
Now, you get it, Annie?
I got it.
So. Unless you've switched jobs, you're still a typist.
Yes, I am.
And a darn good one.
Yes, I
Where
showed
are
you
you
yesterday.
Yes, I know. Where are you from originally?
San Francisco.
And now you live in Los Angeles. Okay. All right. Now, Ken won the first round, as you well recall. Stand over here, right by me. He won the first round. However, it takes 2 rounds to win this game. As you also recall, you were the charger in yesterday's first round, so that means now you're going to be the blocker, and Annie, you are going to be the charger. Yes. So the blocker goes behind the arrows, and the charger behind the stop sign, and yes, like that. And you take your positions, and I'll go over here with you, Annie. Okay? Now, you're the charger, and as you well know, in order to win this round, you have to get to the top of that board in 60 seconds. And the fastest way to do that is to correct 1 blooper on each level. Now, as you know, our friend Ken over there is going to place 6 blocks somewhere on that board, and if you run into any of those blocks, you're going to lose 5 seconds on the clock. But if you get to the top, you will win 1 round and you'll tie the game. If you don't get to the top, Ken will win his 2nd round and therefore the game. Because whoever wins 2 rounds wins the game, the money they've gathered along the way, and most important, a chance to win $25,000 in cash. This board is devoted to birds and bees, and the next board will be devoted to movies. Now, you're our charger, Annie, so charge on out of here. Out of sight and out of hearing she goes. All right, Ken, now you're going to place 6 blocks up there with the following
All right, he's going to block.
reminder. You can only place 1 block up there on the 6th level and no more than 3 on any one of the others, okay? And you'll be credited with any of the money attached to the blocks that Annie might run into.
Right.
Place your blocks. Here we go.
Birds and bees. I'm assuming that's going to be famous couples.
Birds and bees, well, sure, I
assuming
guess.
that. Okay, I'm going to let her go by on 1 and 2. I'll go to level 3.
He's going to start on level 3.
I'll put a block on $10.
10.
40.
You feel she doesn't know much about birds and bees.
And 50. Well, I'm afraid that she might start getting a little self-confident if she gets to 1 and 2.
You're loaded there on 3. What are you going to do with these? Now you have 3 remaining.
Yes, on level 4, a 40.
Okay.
Level 5, a 20. So she doesn't think that she's too safe. And I'll
Now
place the 6th one on level 6, 350.
All right. So, there, good luck to you on your strategy. If he wins this round, he wins the game. We're going to bring back Annie. All right, Annie.
Okay.
You know that you need this round, don't you?
Yeah.
You need it just to stay with us here, because if you lose it, Ken gets all the marbles and he gets a chance at $25,000. Now, if you find the time is running short, you can call long shot, and when you do that, we'll stop the clock. Now, the long shot can be tough going, but it will take you from any of the first 5 levels immediately to that 6th level, okay? Now, you got to get to the top in 60 seconds. Annie at all times giving me the level and the money amount. Charge.
Level 1, $20.
120. One perfume ad advises men to promise her anything but give her Armenia.
Arpege. Level
Charge. 2.
Level 2, $10.
210. Strippers wear a little more than a G-string and pastries.
Pasties.
Charge.
Level 3, $10.
310. Rock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level.
Level 3, $20.
320. Singer Bobby Darin was once married to actress Fiddledy D.
Sandra.
Charge.
Level 4, $20.
420. 420 after the wedding. The single girls line up and the bride throws her back out.
Bouquet.
Charge.
Level 5, $10.
510. The wedding ceremonies usually begin with the words dearly bloated.
Beloved.
Charge.
Level 6, $200.
200. And at a wedding ceremony for safekeeping, the best man holds the shotgun.
Wedding ring.
Charge.
350.
350. Block. 4. 8. No, your time is expired. You don't have enough time. Ken wins the game.
is a new champion on the show.
Over here. Come on over, Ken. Well done. The best man holds the ring, honey. He holds the ring.
Yeah.
And when you, first of all, see, you cannot call for a long shot on the sixth round.
As soon as I did it, I know.
That's all right, but even
Would
if you
this
could
guy
have called
win
for it, you didn't have 5 seconds on the clock.
$25,000?
So Ken is our champ.
You're going to have to find out
A
on
brand new champion here in Ken Freehill.
tomorrow morning,
You know what that
10
feels
a.m.
like, because
Eastern,
yesterday you won
7
a game,
a.m.
and you had a chance
Pacific.
at our villains up there. You got up, I think, 5 of them for a grand total in cash and where the winnings in the game and up at the villains, $1,380. And that's all for you, Annie Brown. You've been a delight. Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye. Be careful there. Hey, Ken Freehill.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. Now, we're going to take a minute here and add up all of your earnings, and I hope it's a lot, because the more money you have made, the better chance you'll have when you try to run our $25,000 Gauntlet of Villains, the bad guys. We'll see how he does after this.
20. You better watch out. You better not cry, because we got a classic episode for you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. No, 7 a.m. Pacific.